interesting that we thought you guys would enjoy. So in order to get a video this weekend, we'll try and just add some extra content. Maybe we'll show Jennifer cooking. But wait, I don't think I've seen that before either.
Hey, I cook breads and soups and stuff like that.
Jen does her share of cooking, but I really like it. So it's also the last weekend that we can hunt for deer. So we haven't got one this year, and we're out today and tomorrow in hopes that we'll get one, because the only guarantee is if we don't go, we won't get one. So yeah, hopefully we find a deer. If not, I guess we go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Ranger thinks he smells something, but we've been sitting here a while, so. Well, we have a deer down. Jen and I found a deer first thing this morning. Now Jen's off in the bush somewhere seeing if she could find another one. And I'm just sitting here in the dinghy with Ranger doing some calls, see if we can get one out at the beach. Our deer is a little 2-point buck. So I just wanted to show you guys what I use for a fawn in distress call. It's a little piece of antler, deer antler, and inside is a little squeaky toy whistle. Normally I use my right hand so I can operate it a little better, but that's it. That's what we call them out with.
Ranger, did Ranger get a deer? Yeah? Did you get a deer? Now you get some heart and some liver. Mommy will cook you up that after, okay? Yummy.
Yummy. And look at his back end. Do you think he's excited? What's he doing?
I'm actually cooking.
Not for me though.
For Ranger.
Good morning. It's Sunday. Had a nice night last night, and we had a visitor. We got to see a cougar, which is really rare in these parts. We were using our searchlight on the shore. Jen likes to do that before bed to see critters, and she could see eyeballs, and sure enough, it came into the light, and it was a great big cat. So.
Yeah, it was pretty big too. Like, the eyes were just like glowing green, the reflection of the light. And we were getting ready to take Ranger to shore because we could tell, okay, you know, it's 8 o'clock, time for him to go pee. And holy smokes, we're so glad that we didn't like we let him off. We ended up going across the little bay, and we took Ranger to another little shore, and we made him stay and go pee and poo right there, right beside the dinghy. Yeah, very interesting. That was my first cougar I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's the first wild cougar I've seen as well. So I've seen sign of them before, and I've been out with people and they had seen them, but I hadn't. So like I said, it's kind of rare for up here, but it seems like more and more they're in our area. So it was kind of a neat experience for us.
It was an eye-opener too, for
Yeah.
taking Ranger to shore at night. We don't really let him run around, you know, he does just go to the bathroom, but now we're going to be more hesitant about taking him at night or where we take him.
I would just be more cautious as well.
Yeah,
right?
more cautious. Maybe have him on a leash while he jumps off. I don't know. I'm going to be a little bit more paranoid now.
Oh,
But
Mama Bear is getting worried.
Mama
here,
Bear! It's a chilly morning, isn't it, Ranger? Hey? Well, it's 5 degrees Celsius outside. But I feel cold. What's the matter? Are you scared of the cougar from last night? Hey? Oh, Range.
I'm scared of the cougar I slept with last night.
Hey!
The cougar sounded like a grizzly bear.
Stop! Stop! I'm gonna kick you. We're just gonna make some water this morning. So I turned the water maker on at the breaker. Before we make water, Derek wants to flush the membranes out. So we're gonna do a flush. I'm gonna hit the flush button. Okay, now that we've finished our flush, I'm just gonna hit low pump. Derek's down in the lazarette and he's gonna be turning the valves down there. We'll go visit him in a second down there. Okay, now the high pump. So while the unit's running, it's just for the first few minutes, sometimes it's high salinity before the system starts flushing the salt out. Hi! You're down in the lazarette.
Yep.
Here's our water maker.
Making water. Not yet. Still
The high salinity.
high salinity. Right now it has 1,600 parts per million, and we need to get it down below 500. So
Sometimes just by it running a bit,
yeah.
it starts to...
Well, it's at 900 now.
Okay, when that little red light goes out, then we know we can start putting the water in our tank. But right now it's just being flushed overboard until it's better.
600.
600.
We're making 25 gallons of water an hour right now.
Oh.
Probably an hour or two is about all we need. We haven't used that much water today, but we have no water at the marina, so we gotta make water.
Yeah, we might as well make water while the big generator's running.
Yeah.
We're just getting ready to go for a little dinghy ride. And I am like dressed to the hilt. I really don't like being cold. I have, well, from previous videos, you'll probably know that I have heated socks, my heated vest, and then I have 2 hand warmers, and I'm borrowing Derek's big hunting hat to keep my head warm. And oh, I'd like to invest in some battery operated pants one day. There's a big barge here in the bay, and it slowly sinks every time the tide goes up. It's bubbling. It's like the barge has just become a part of nature here, with trees growing on it. You can see some of the damage of the burned trees and stumps and all the moss burnt off. We had a fire here near Kitimat down the Kildella arm of our Douglas Channel. It burned for months slowly, but now it's out, it's contained, but you can just see where the embers had fallen and just burnt random trees, but some trees are still standing and they're fine. We were kind of puzzled by that. So Mommy cut up all the deer liver and we put it in the air fryer for Ranger. Ranger, you want some deer liver? Want some deer liver? That's all for Ranger. Derek and I won't eat deer liver. We tried it, but it's not happening. You want some deer liver? Okay, Mommy won't tease you anymore. There's some dog food for Ranger. Some deer, butchering the deer, packaging it all up. We've got 11 packs of ground deer at 1.5 pounds each pack.